Expedition Log, Day 11. Preparations for my travels are going well. I've been enjoying my stay in Woodstone. The local honey is by far the best I've had. They pride themselves on its quality. I should visit the apiary and stock up for my journey. Welcome back, primates, to Thespa. As you can see, I've done some work. We are currently inside the inn, and I haven't quite finished the downstairs as of yet. I've been working rather hard on the upstairs, but as you can see, the roof isn't done yet. That's just gonna be something I do along the way, because I want to get these episodes out in a relatively timely manner. Ruprecht mentioned the honey here, and there's a reason for that. The kitchen in the inn isn't done. And that's because the counter that would be going along back here, along the sides, is made out of beehives. And for that, I need honeycomb. And for that, I need bees. So I'm gonna start looking around for bees. I see a bee! Maybe there's a hive nearby. Another bee. Must be a hive around here somewhere then. More bees! And horses! And I'm not that far from Woodstone. Ho! I think I found the bees. Hello, bees. Oh my gosh, there's a sunken ship. Oh dear. Just gonna wait until nighttime and pick up that hive when they're done. What on earth is in this boat? Ah, buried treasure map, a compass, paper. Oh, this is great. More moss? Yes, please. Oh, coal. Cool. Jackpot. It's just over that way. Wow. Thank you, my lovely friends. No, wait, what? I don't need you. No poisonous potatoes. Don't need you. I want the not the gunpowder, the boom stuff. I know what TNT is. I can English. Luckily, I'm not that far from my base, so I can go drop some of this stuff off. There she is, primates. Our prize. Oh! What? No! Oh! I'm a moron! I used my axe! Not my silk touch pickaxe! And now the bees are mad at me! They're not mad anymore. But there's also no hive. Well, primates, let's see if we can't find another one. I deserve this. Oh, now you're screwed. I'm stupid. I even double checked to make sure I was using the right tool, and then I switched off it. The daring adventurer uses what technology he has to examine the nearby tree line, looking for pollinators. Sadly, he is unsuccessful. Suddenly, he spots a lone tree containing his quarry. Ecstatic, he approaches and gathers more than he bargained for. I did not expect that. I did not expect there to be bees in there. Okay. I got a bee nest. I went actually quite a ways out. Now that we have a bee's nest, we can build that apiary Ruprecht was talking about and start producing the honey we need for the beehives that we're going to be building with, and also just to improve farms, because honey is amazing. Now that we have the bee's nest, let's head home. Well, primates, we've made it back to the inn, bee nest in hand, and it's time to get started on an apiary. Well, primates, I think now is a good time for me to introduce myself as a creator and a person. My name is Are You Prime. That is not my real name, and I don't plan on using my real name on this channel. I'm a college student. I'm just nearing the end of my education, and this is just a hobby that I've always wanted to pick up, and I felt like now would be a good time to pick it up. But because I am a college student, I might not be able to get these episodes out in the amount of time I would like. I would like to get these uploaded once every Saturday, but depending on how school goes, I might have to postpone a week or at least a couple days. I'm neurodivergent. As such, I tend to have to think before I speak, so there's often quite a long pause between when I speak and when I don't, and hence the choppiness of the cuts. I also have to do quite a number of different takes, and as such, I pick the best from each take. That's why you might notice I'm in one location, in one part of my sentence, and in a completely different location at the end of the sentence. This is just me being me, having fun, and sharing that with the world. I hope that this can be a place where people can come, feel safe, and enjoy life.
We have an apiary, primates. Not only do we have an apiary, we have an apiary with a roof. Yes, I know, that's surprising. We typically don't build roofs in this channel. Not only does it have a roof, I've actually gone in and decorated the inside most of the way. This still needs some doing. We've got a little store where the apiary sells their honey, and here's the storage room, and down here is where I'm going to put all of my automated bee farms and such. Currently, I've just got a manual one underneath the inn. But the beekeeper, as much as he needs a place to work, also needs a place to sleep. That's what we got up here. A lovely little living quarters for our lovely beekeeper. He's got himself a little wardrobe, bed, all these sorts of things. I'm actually really happy with this. Now, the outside is kind of done. I've got some beehives dotted around the place. These are all aesthetic. There's no actual bees in them. But I'm planning on clearing out this area and making this a little bit prettier. There's going to be a nice big tree right on top of this hill, and in that tree I'm going to put the bee's nest that we found that started this all. But before we get doing that, I have another roof to finish. That's right, primates. I'm referring to the inn. In between clips, I've actually done a bit of decorating, as you will soon see. I've added in some paintings. I've got a lovely little map of the area. The apiary is just off that way and is slightly off the map, but don't worry, we'll get it on a map sooner or later. But most importantly, the kitchen has a counter. Oh, this looks amazing. I love this little cutting board, all of the shelving and such. As you notice, there are signs here. That's because this is currently my storage room. I've moved all of my stuff from outside to inside. I've got my bed here. My enchanting area is upstairs. A lot of this stuff is temporary, but some of it is not, like the candles or the parrot. Still needs a name, by the way. I need more copper for this roof. And as lovely as this copper farm that we've got going on over this way is, it could still be improved just a little bit. Well, luckily for me, I know how to do that. During this time lapse, I think I will introduce me as a Minecrafter to you all. I am not a builder. I am a redstoner through and through. I'm actually hoping to get a redstone tutorial series up sometime soon. If you're interested in seeing that, please subscribe so that way you can see when I begin uploading that. Part of the reason for this series is to help me become a better builder. Hence the tutorials I've been using. I've actually have designed my own builds. The apiary is heavily based off of the forge, but it is a design of my own. I'm just really pleased with the progress I've made thus far, and I hope you are happy to come along the journey with me. Welcome back, primates, to the new and improved copper farm. Not much has changed other than the storage system.
This is just a simple filtration system, so that way I can just sit here and all I can get is copper. As you can see, it's completely empty. So, once again, I sadly have to start AFKing for more copper if I'm going to finish this roof by the end of this episode. Well, primates, while I'm AFKing at the copper farm, I figured it's a good time for me to come and start decorating the basement. Now, this basement is where our lovely little beekeeper actually puts together all of the honey, and most importantly, that's where they make their candles. Now, I don't have any candles on me as of just yet, but we'll solve that problem here fairly soon. I think that's about it. Oh, I can do some more decorating up here. And I'll plop you there. Yeah. Alright, and that's most of the decoration done. But as I said, this is not just a decorative basement. No, this is actually going to be functional. Underneath here, I did not mean to break that. Underneath here is where my automated bee farms are going to be, like I said earlier. And right there is going to be where we have our outputs. And right here is where we're going to be putting back in the bottles and the shears to our lovely little automated farms. And they'll just be working whenever we're in this area. Anyway, I've got some clearing out to do. Okay, primates, I'm pulling back the curtain just a little bit. I'm getting ready to put together the automatic farms underneath the apiary. I'm currently underneath the inn where I've got my manual bee farm set up, and I'm sorry, this just makes me happy. Seeing all this, all these beehives, and just seeing the bees going about, that just makes me happy. This is why I like Minecraft. That and the automation. I'm actually really happy with the design I've come up for the automated farms and how that all works. But you'll see how that goes later on in the episode. Ooh. Primates, I've done it. I have finished the roof of the inn. And I have some copper left over, which means I can get started on the roof on top of the forge. From the looks of it, our AFK sessions have been paying off. That and journeys into the caves underneath Woodstone. That makes me so happy. I can actually get started on the second floor now. Ugh! I'm curious to see what this looks like on the map now. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. As you can see, I've put the last bit of copper on the forge. Ah, that's pretty, yes. But anyway, I've been putting off the bees for quite some time. Let's get started on that. Well, primates, you might be hearing it. Bees coming out from their lovely hives down there in the automated farms. And I'm about to finish off the honey farm. What we got down here, this is our honeycomb farm. It's already all filled up. This is our honey farm. I only just recently filled up all the dispensers with the bottles, so in come the bee. You know, it would be nice if I could actually, you know, get in there. You bees are getting in my way. Oh, I can do that one. Yes. No, don't push them. Oh. Ow! Move, you stupid bee! Oh, yay! All the bees are in. These bee farms are fairly standard farms. There's quite a few different tutorials out there for them and how they all work. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of honeycomb just in the time it took me to get all of the glass, to get all of those glass bottles. Literally every single one of those dispensers down there is full of glass bottles. That should actually be about it for this episode. We did a lot in this episode. We went, found some bees, built up some bee farms, built an apiary, and finished the roof on the inn. Oh, so excited. We also started the roof on the forge. Well, if you liked this episode, please do leave a like. comment down below any suggestions you have for this series. Please subscribe so that way you don't miss the next episode. And this has been Are You Prime? Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.